The brake light meditation. Maya's hands were doing that thing again, the white-knuckle grip on the steering wheel that made her fingers ache. She loosened them for the third time in 5 minutes, only to find them creeping back into claws as the traffic inched forward another 6 feet before stopping. Again. The highway stretched ahead like a parking lot designed by someone who truly hated humanity. Brake lights glowed red in every direction, a constellation of automotive misery under the gray afternoon sky. Her podcast had cut out 10 minutes ago when she hit a dead zone, leaving her alone with the sound of idling engines and her own increasingly creative internal monologue about whoever had decided to merge 3 lanes into one. I should have left earlier. I should have taken surface streets. I should have bought a helicopter. Her shoulders were practically touching her earlobes now. The AC was blasting, but she felt hot, that specific prickly heat that comes from frustration and the awareness that you're frustrated about something you absolutely cannot control. Her phone sat in the cup holder, notifications piling up. The dinner reservation was in 40 minutes and she was still 8 miles away. Maya exhaled hard, a dramatic sigh that accomplished exactly nothing. That's when she noticed the bumper sticker on the car ahead, "Breathe, you're exactly where you're supposed to be." She almost laughed. The universe had jokes today. But the word breathe stuck there, hovering in her overheated brain. When was the last time she'd actually breathed? Like, really breathed, instead of these shallow little sips of air she'd been surviving on? Fine. What else was she going to do? Maya let her shoulders drop, or tried to. They resisted, locked up like rusty hinges. She tried again, deliberately pulling them down and back. Better. Then she took a breath in through her nose, slow and steady, counting to 4. Held it for 4. Out through her mouth for 4. The guy in the pickup truck next to her was gesturing wildly at someone on his phone. The SUV behind her was tailgating despite the fact that there was literally nowhere for anyone to go. But Maya kept breathing. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4. Something started to shift. Not the traffic, that was still comprehensively terrible. But the knot in her chest loosened slightly, like someone had found the end of a tangled string and given it the gentlest tug. She did it again. And again. On the 4th round, she noticed details she'd been too wound up to see, the way the sunlight was breaking through the clouds in dusty shafts, the actually kind of pretty way the brake lights reflected on the wet pavement from an earlier rain. Her jaw unclenched. Her hands relaxed on the wheel. The traffic lurched forward another 20 feet. Maya smiled, genuinely smiled, at her own ridiculousness. Here she was, having some kind of zen moment in the middle of a traffic jam that was probably caused by someone rubbernecking at a car with a flat tire. She'd still be late for dinner. The reservation would probably be given away. And somehow, it felt manageable now. She glanced at the bumper sticker again. Breathe, you're exactly where you're supposed to be. Still cheesy. But also, in this weird moment, maybe a little bit true. Her phone buzzed. A text from her friend, stuck too. They'll hold our table. No rush. Maya took another slow breath in, feeling her ribs expand, and smiled at the sea of brake lights ahead. She had time. She had air. She had this weird, unexpected pocket of calm. The traffic could wait.